All right, Cancer, Mother Moon. It feels only right that you are up next for the Astro Lectures. The full moon is right around the corner. Stories are being told, truths are being revealed. The ancestors are wanting to deliver messages at this time. Claire audience is going crazy. It's been going crazy ever since I woke up. I mean, really, in actuality, to be honest with you, like, Claire audience has been on for a year straight, pretty much. It's like constantly having TV noise in your head all the time. It's supposed to turn on and off, Cancer. How do you control it? The intuition, man. But we are going to be using... I've been using random decks. I'm going to use the Light Seers deck today. No. Use the Everyday Witch Tarot. For your Astro Lecture, Episode 5. Alright, let's get serious, Cancer. So, reach out to my social media pages, Instagram and TikTok, OU Lucy, OYOLUCI. Everything is down in the description box below. Alright, energies are coming in. See what the angels, spirit guides, and ancestors are wanting to relay for your 5th Astro Lecture, Cancer. Oh, we know I don't do reversals. We have the Hermit, leisure time or alone time, introspection, taking a look within yourself, or just isolation from the crowd, enjoying time alone. People think alone time is because you don't have friends or you don't have family or you're poor or whatever the case may be. You know, people judge from a first-person perspective rather than a universal perspective. And that's where a lot of misunderstanding comes from. Water, right? Yeah. Oh, look. I got some fancy pieces. Like my mom, when I was younger, she would always dress me up in all types of fancy jewelry. Literally like gold chains and gold rings. I think I recently told this story. Like people literally, like even my elementary school teacher, I used to wear so much silver chains and silver rings to school. My teacher, the substitute teacher, which was a black woman, she started to call me Silver Man. What's up, Silver Man? And I'm like 9 years old, 10 years old. This is around the time that my grandmother on my father's side died. My Indian grandmother on my mother's side, who was Cherokee, mixed Native American, half black. She was mostly Native, though. You can kind of tell because of her skin complexion, like the tone of her skin. And she had long hair, and it was all gray, and her nails are like extra long. But she was pretty cool. She wore glasses. She was like the elder that I'm pretty sure she had a lot of secrets. But she practiced Christianity. And why haven't I started your reading? But that's hermit energy, right? She was that hermit at the end of the day is how I remember her. You know, people can only leave lasting first impressions. That's interesting. The world could be experiencing a birthday recently or at this time. 21, which reverts back to 3, mastery. Growing, developing, working on yourself. The world typically symbolizes expansion, travel, a certain degree of luck, um, kind of taking the world by its, what's that saying? It's like you're using your own inner guidance compass to explore, and seek, to explore, seek, and experience. I don't know why my words are being so caught up. Someone's throat chakra maybe closed off at this time. Yeah, man. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Time to start harvesting your finances or consolidating. If this is a business owner or an entrepreneur or an investor, not getting much here. They just cut off the message. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, you're doing pretty good. I wonder why they cut the message off like that. You're actually doing pretty well with your finances. You're just, of course, being good at your finances means you're good at saving and you're good at investing. So this is coming out of hardships or repeating successful habits or victories. Could be patronage as well, martyrism, donations. Could be dealing with Libra as well. Libra has dealings in martyrism, balance, peace, community, collaborations. The Knight of Pentacles. Definitely focused on making money at this time. This could be traveling and making money, or vlogging as well. We have the World, which would be expansion. Maybe this is multiple businesses as well, because the Nine of Pentacles would symbolize great value. Wasn't there a store called Great Value? That actually helped you save money, right? But the Knight of Pentacles, rough drafts, laying the beginnings of a foundation. You know how I feel about this card in regards to spying, with this card, with this witch, or this with this apprentice here using this cell phone here that he has in his hands. Typically on the Page of Wands, of course, it's thoughts, it's gossips, it's whispers, it's intelligence. Spying, someone wanting to, they're initiating, trying to learn something about someone. I see this one as a similar, but instead of spying, this is someone that could be using their cell phone to run a business. It's like they're doing a lot of research. There's an amateur. You have the Chariot. Here you are showing up in your reading, Cancer energy. Your tuition is very high at this time, coinciding with the full moon. You're receiving spiritual downloads and upgrades. The cap is being blown off. So if there was a cap, or if there was a leveling of something, there's going to be expansion. So when I say consolidation, that means in regards to making sure you know where, you know, how large of a net you're casting. Again, the world wide web, the internet. Make sure your affairs are in order. There's going to be a lot of energy coming toward you. Most likely an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Someone wanting to, do not commingle finances. But this seems like it's going to be some type of business relationship. Maybe there's going to be traveling here. Getting, could be a, what do you call it? A travel agent, or someone to help you find your way back home. Queen of Wands, Cancer. Someone very charismatic, someone very artistic, someone very appealing, someone that has like a loud voice, a loud spirit. You're familiar with the King of the Jungle and the Lion. This would be court card, could be dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, of course. Someone with a fiery personality. You see the dragon back here. That's the type of personality we would see when we look into the soul of the Queen of Wands. Dragons are very abundant. Again, it's not always the this reading is about finances and gold and treasure that you're working towards. But remember, the dragon's spirit is intelligence, his ability to defend his finances. Queen of Wands being movement as well, coinciding with the Chariot card. Could be an athlete. But the dragon has that similar spirit. You know, we used to, not we, but the ancient ancestors that did walk on this planet or in the Garden of Eden with mystical creatures like unicorns and dragons and fairies and all that type of stuff. You know, they use even today, even in some tribal lands today, people eat the hearts or the brains, or organ meat is actually pretty healthy for you. But yeah, we used to eat those things to take on the essence or the spirit of the beast. You know, we know we know very well what happens today with meat products and things like that, and how animals are slaughtered, and you know, you kill them while they're stressed out and you're eating dead meat like that. First of all, we're not even supposed to be eating meat like that. It was more of a sacrificial thing when it comes to the Bible, like a festival or a feast, like Sunday dinner type of thing. Other than that, it was used for sacrifice. When we had to repent for our sins and things like that, you would slaughter animals in order to replace that sin. Again, you're supposed to feel bad about slaughtering animals, hence you're supposed to stop sinning. But what else do we have here? We have the Four of Swords. This is leisure. Yeah, this is definitely a vacation of some sorts. Or I'm getting vacation vibes. We have the World, which is travel, expansion. Chariot, which is moving, which is actually fast movement, one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. I mean, how often do you see a motorcycle blow past a car? You have options though. Four of Swords. These options may actually come to you. Should be a great time to rest, do any rituals that you may have been preparing at this time while the full moon energy is about to take place. Introspection, of course. Take stock. Remember the Hermit? You reflect. Maybe battling with impure thoughts. You have, yeah, Seven of Swords. You're having bad dreams. The lack of trust gives you bad dreams. Feel like people are taking advantage of you, or stealing from you, or sneaking away with your ideas, which would be swords, our thoughts, our words, our communication, our vocal talent. Spirit sees them though. Or if this is you, Spirit sees you. And there's a cat following this person. You may be affecting, if you're a spiritual person and you're still on low vibrational frequencies, this is very bad karma. Jump from the Four of Swords to the Seven of Swords. Someone is being sneaky, and they're doing it behind your back or while you're sleeping. Five of Swords. Wow. This is mad gossip right here. This could be wanting to reveal the truth in the situation. You may have had to lay down for whatever reason. Gave you a chance to think, though. I mean, this could be you. Feeling cold. It gets cold at night, man. It's hot in the daytime and it's cold at night. But this is debating. This is arguing back and forth. This is people revealing their truths. This is misunderstandings. All right, Cancer, we have Eight of Swords. Yikes. This literally looks like jail, doesn't it? Anytime you see the Eight of Swords, it looks like jail. With it being swords, with it being your thoughts, with it being your words, this is reoccurring energy. Someone put you in a mental prison. May very well be a literal prison, given the energy or the imagery of this card. You're typically on the Two of Swords. Her eyes are covered with that same white cloth, but her hands are not bound. They're not tied up. They're not cuffed. And she has two swords in her hand. She could easily either drop the swords and take the cover off her eyes, or she can cut the freaking bandage off her face. But on this one, remember I say with this suit, with thoughts, with words, with swords, the higher you go is not so good. The more thoughts you have in your head is distraction, is it not? But yeah, man, someone was locked up. People are wanting to know where you have been. All right, Cancer. That's it for the tarot. That is it for the tarot today. Did I just see the moon? Yeah, I just saw the moon. You need to rest for a while, Cancer. Take on your daily duties, but don't overdo it. It looks like you're trying to put more energy into either building, networking. It's almost like you're trying to make your money work for you while you're even while you're sleeping. But there's other distractions going on as well. AstroLecture. That's it for you today, though. Don't really have much else. Hopefully you got the message. Check out my social media handles. OU Lucy on TikTok and Instagram. And any information in regards to any readings or spiritual coaching that you may need, you can also find that energy in the description box below. Email me at antwill1016@gmail.com. Catch you on the next AstroLecture. Be safe.